What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. And I just wanted to come on here and put on a video for you guys just to say, pray for Texas. This crazy weather, man, got people in some pretty tough situations right now. My family, we've been good. We experienced some power going on and off and things like that. But for the most part, we've been good in our home. Some internet issues. But nonetheless, what I'm saying, we blessed to, be able to do things that we need to do for our family, our kids. But there's a lot of people, thousands, millions of people across Texas that are not as fortunate. And I wanted to come shoot this video because I've been seeing like people on social media that may not be in Texas have their opinions. And listen, I totally get it. Most people can have their opinions about what's going on and how they feel when they're on the outside looking in. But, what I'm saying? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, right? And I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys because this is a serious situation. And this is coming from somebody that grew up in snow. So I know about, the harsh conditions and having to drive in them and all of these different things. What I'm saying? If you guys don't know where I'm from, and I grew up 40 minutes south of Buffalo, New York, in a town called Dunkirk. So y'all could probably look on the map, see the little town. We were right across the lake from Canada. So we used to always get those drifts, those cold drifts coming from Canada down into New York. Mountains and mountains of snow, having a truck through it, shovel, snow blow. I mean, you name it, we had to deal with it, okay? But here's the difference, guys, because I actually seen some comments on somebody's page. I mean, there's been several people that I've come across where I've seen them and kind of just got under my skin a little bit, was talking about like, Texas, getting this little bit of weather, they need to deal with it, trying to act like it's not a big deal, right? But here's the thing, for the people that live in areas that get snow, here's what you have to realize. In the areas that you get snow, the state is prepared for harsh winters, which means that you have plow trucks, you have salt trucks, you have things out there that's helping you guys still be able to get out and travel, being able to go to stores, being able to do those things and still be able to live your life even through harsh winters and blizzards that come around, right? But down here in Texas, because they don't experience that much, they don't have that type of artillery down here to take care of those things. So when you get this snow that comes on the road and it rains, and we got this weather down here in Texas is bipolar. I mean, 1 minute it could be sunny, next minute it could be raining, then all of a sudden it's snowing, then the water that was on the road and it froze over, things like that. So these roads are very icy. I don't know if you guys heard about what happened, but they just had over 100 car pileup due to people trying to still get around and trying to get to work and still trying to do things on these very dangerous highways. And I think it was like 6 people that ended up dying trying to drive out on these roads, right? Sliding all over the place. So when people on the outside looking in have their opinions and, Texas get a little bit of weather and all of this stuff and acting like people shouldn't be freaked out about this, y'all can go kick rocks with open toe sandals. Real talk. Right now, one of my buddies right now is in his place and haven't had electricity for over, I want to say damn near 72 hours. Going on 4 days, haven't had no electricity. And everything around him has no electricity. That means stores are closed down, restaurants are closed down. The places to go get wood, he has a fireplace, couldn't even go get wood. And he had to get out there and put his life on the line just to go and try to find pieces of wood and things on the side of the road just to start a fire in his fireplace to heat it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's for a lot of people right now. A lot of people are looking for ways to keep their kids warm, trying to do whatever they can to survive during these times. Next week, the sun going to be back out. They talking the temperature's going to be back up in the 50s and the 60s. So this thing could be a distant memory for most. We'll look back and be like, damn, I can't believe we went through those days, right? But in the same sense, guys, there are people out here that's struggling. People are out here that's going through it. Not able, don't have food in the house, and can't go to a store to get food. These are some tough times. These are some tough times right now. And like I said, I mean, this is something that's temporary. But like I say, have a heart. Have a heart. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing nice to say, sometimes it's better just to keep your thoughts to yourself and not sound ignorant on social media. Because that's what a lot of people are doing right now. We see it all the time with politics and everything that's going on. People sound ignorant when they come on because they don't got nothing better to do. You're stuck in the house. We quarantining. We got COVID going on. We got all this stuff going on. So the only thing you can do is let some emotions out on social media to make yourself feel better about your situation. I'm not for sure, why people are doing it, but sometimes it's good to think a little bit. Sometimes it's good to think. And that's the reason why I'm just letting people know, man, like, it's real down here. These roads are not safe. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be out on these roads because they're not salted. They're not conditioned for you to be out on the roads. I mean, there are people that are still driving, but man, there's nothing. When I tell y'all, there's nothing open around us right now. Nothing open around us. For the last couple of days, I haven't been able to work. We had a holiday Monday, couldn't work because the internet been in and out. You know what I'm saying? Can't do any of those things. Like I said, we were fortunate enough not to have a loss in power for days. At certain points it will go out, and then a little bit later it'll come back on or whatever. So we've been cool, but man, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta stop, man. That this is the stuff that makes me want to get off of social media. It makes me want to get off social media because when I see people like that, man, like that's what really bothers me. Seeing people that have like the most opinionated people, man, ain't lending a helping hand for nothing. Like, what are your comments on social media doing to help anybody down here in Texas? Nothing. It's not doing nothing at all. So why get on there and sound like you sound because you feel some type of way because it's snowing in your area and nobody made a big deal about it? Well, typically it snows in your area. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you live in an area where you get snow, people are not going to pray for something that is going to come every single year. They're not going to pray for you. They're not going to say, oh, snap. They might say, be careful out there or whatever. But that's what happens. But when you live in an area where you don't really get a lot of snow that stick like it does, I mean, have a heart, man. When you see millions of people without electricity, no heat, and these temperatures are ridiculous. I don't know if y'all know, man. Listen, I can tell y'all the difference. When I grew up in Buffalo, we could go outside and we could play all day, as long as you dress for the weather. Put your glove and your hats on, put your long johns on, right? Put your clothes on. You can go outside, have a good time, go sledding, snowboarding, all that good stuff, right? But down here in Texas, this cold is different. This cold is different. I'm gonna tell y'all. I put up a video, and we were outside. I took the kids outside because both of my boys, they never really experienced like playing in the snow. So I wanted to go out there and experience it with them. And we went outside. We were playing in the snow. Guys, we were only out there like 15 minutes before the kids. And trust me, kids. When kids go outside, they want to play all day. My kids were like, Daddy, we going in the house. It's too cold. It is too cold. Now, when your kids are telling you that and they want to go in the house because it's freezing, that say something. As adults, as we get older, we like, hell, let's go in this house where it's heat at, right? But when you got kids playing in the snow, having a good time or whatever the case, and they tell you after 15 minutes that they going in because they freezing. My daughter, she didn't even last 5. She got out there 5 minutes. She threw a couple little snowballs. She was like, Daddy, this ain't for me. She came right on up in the house. My boys stayed out a little bit longer. They was like, yeah, my hands are froze, Daddy. I got to go in. That was it. But it's real down here. It's real down here in Texas. And all I ask, guys, pray for the people down here. Pray for the families. Just making sure that they can get somewhere where it's some heat. They can get some food, some water, and just kind of get through these days, man. Because I'm telling you, it's hard, man, trying to go through 3 to 4 days with no electricity, no food, none of those things. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, it's no joke, man. It's no joke. So I just wanted to come on here and shoot that video for y'all, man. Let y'all know, like, listen, like I said, opinions don't matter, man. Opinions without facts. If you're not here dealing with it or whatever the case, just keep your thoughts to yourself. If you can't just pray for somebody and just be like, man, God, like, look over them, watch over them, embrace them during this time, give them the strength to pull through, then just sit back and just be quiet. Sit back and be quiet, because you ain't doing nobody no favors by, look, then Texas get a little snow and, look at them, they going crazy and all this stuff. Like, come on, man. Come on. And I dare anybody to come on this post and come trying to talk about anything that's negative in regards to what's going on down here in Texas. I'll eat you guys alive on the comments. Real talk. I'll eat you guys alive. So please don't bring that negativity to this video if you don't want to have those problems. So with that being said, I got that off my chest. Once again, guys, let's pray for Texas. Let's pray for the families down here that's going through it, and in hopes that they can pull through this and we can get things back to normal and do what we do. For anybody else that's living in other areas that may be going through things with harsh weathers or dealing with some tough times right now, I mean, no matter what it is, don't have to do with weather. Just know that, me and my family, we praying for you as well. We know there's a lot of things going on right now that's happening. So, we'll keep you in your prayers. And if there's something specific that you guys want us to pray for, that you would like for me to pray for, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll get with my prayer group, and we'll definitely say a prayer for you guys as well. And do what we can to send the prayer warriors your way. So, but with that being said, guys, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. God bless. And I look forward to talking to y'all soon. All right? Peace.